The Church Builder and the Mover, Rosario Brodeur and Adolphe Proulx. Following the death of Bishop Felix Couturier in 1941, the Diocese of Alexandria welcomed its fourth bishop, His Excellency Rosario Brodeur. Born in Acton Vale, Quebec, on October 30th of 1889, Rosario Brodeur's family, like so many other families seeking better employment opportunities, moved to the eastern part of the United States. The Brodeurs settled in Waterbury, Connecticut in 1893. In 1904, at the age of 15, Rosario returned to Quebec and attended college at St. Hyacinthe. When he decided to study for the priesthood, Rosario pursued theological studies at Le Grand Seminaire in St. Hyacinthe, and later at St. Mary's Sulpician Seminary in Baltimore, Maryland. It was during his studies in Baltimore that Rosario moved to Manitoba and joined the Diocese of St. Boniface near Winnipeg. Rosario was ordained a priest for the Diocese of St. Boniface on June 17, 1916, thus beginning a 25-year vocation predominantly in Manitoba. During his time as a priest, Father Brodeur taught Greek at the seminary in St. Boniface. He spent time in Sioux Lookout, Ontario, as pastor at Sacred Heart Church. He was curate at the Cathedral in St. Boniface and was the founding pastor of the new English-speaking parish of Holy Cross in Norwood, Manitoba. An avid sportsman, Father Brodeur excelled at hockey and golf, but his love of baseball propelled him to be a member of a semi-professional baseball team while pastor in Sioux Lookout. Father Brodeur was always happy to show off his crooked finger, a lifelong reminder of an injury he suffered during his ball-playing days. In the spring of 1941, at the height of the Second World War, the Diocese of Alexandria's Bishop Couturier became very ill. Father Brodeur, who was comfortably ministering at Holy Cross Parish when he received the news from Rome that he was to be ordained a bishop, described it as the biggest surprise of my life. Bishop-elect Brodeur was appointed co-adjudicator of the Diocese of Alexandria in May of 1941. On June 30th, 1941, he was ordained at St. Hyacinthe. A month later, following the death of Bishop Couturier, Bishop Brodeur was installed as Alexandria's fourth bishop. Very different than his predecessor, the people of the diocese discovered a down-to-earth leader, one who easily identified with his flock. One of Bishop Brodeur's biggest challenges was the war. To assist in the war effort, he assigned 3 of his priests, Father Donald Carr, Father Raoul Poirier, and Father Yon MacDonald, as chaplains. Following the end of the war, Bishop Brodeur launched a diocesan-wide fundraising campaign to build a retreat house and an old people's home. Our Lady of Fatima Retreat Home was built under budget. Bishop Brodeur also set out to refurbish the churches, and where a church building was needed, he ordered one built. During his 25 years as bishop, he built, enlarged, or renovated as necessary churches, rectories, and parish halls. In fact, during the busiest times, he even hired a construction company as a general contractor for the diocese. The bishop also set his sights on a new hospital building, and on October 23rd of 1952, the sod was turned for the new Hôtel Dieu Hospital on McConnell Avenue. He renovated the old Hôtel Dieu into a chronic care facility bearing the name of its foundress, Sister Janet MacDonnell. A number of educational facilities also came into existence or were expanded under Bishop Brodeur's episcopacy, including the Cornwall Classical College, Holy Cross Academy, St. Michael's Academy, Maria Goretti, Iona Academy, and St. Andrews. The bishop loved to travel. He visited the Holy Land and documented his trip in a daily journal and collected postcards from his stops along the way. He also traveled to Rome to assist at the 4 sessions of the Second Vatican Council. On October 15th of 1966, Bishop Brodeur officially retired. During his episcopacy, he ordained 39 new priests to bring the total number of priests in the diocese to 52. He remained in Alexandria until his death 20 years later in 1986 at the age of 97. Bishop Brodeur was succeeded by Bishop Adolphe Proulx, who, at the age of 40, was the youngest bishop in Canada. Bishop Proulx's stay in the diocese would be a relatively short one, just 7 years. One of the principal accomplishments was the organization of the Diocesan Synod to apply the diocesan level of decrees of the Second Vatican Council. Over 500 delegates assisted at the weekend-long synod. It was also Bishop Proulx who made the bold decision to move the diocesan offices from Alexandria to Cornwall, stating, "I believe that I am acting as wisely as I can in the best interests of the diocese."